Marshall's current television system works the way it would at someone's house, with a cable coming through the wall and into the TV. However, Marshall doesn't give housing residents a box, which would allow students to record cable shows. Philo would be different and allow multiple programs to be recorded at once. As the nation paused to honor Dr. King, some chose to do so in different ways, some focusing on their memories for the civil rights movement, while others chose to learn about a man who caused change through nonviolent means. Kyle Gibson, MU Report. Along with the staff and faculty tournament that played against President Kopp, around 30 student teams participated for a student championship, connecting a centuries-old game with 2013 students. Kyle Gibson, MU Report. The Pumpkin House is beneficial not just for the towns of Cerrito and Canova, it's also beneficial for the surrounding area. People visiting can visit restaurants, shops, even Marshall University. To walk or not to walk? This is a question students should ask when crossing streets on Marshall's traffic-filled campus. Marshall Police Sergeant Scott Ballou says students should look up from their phones while navigating the Huntington traffic.
Students need to pay attention when they're going from class to class. Not be distracted by, their electronic device, their phone, or whatever it is. So they need to pay attention when they're crossing the street. Use the crosswalks and just be safe at all times.
Marshall's campus is mainly boxed in by 3rd and 5th Avenue, two of the busiest streets in town. Marshall student Reagan Stafford says she thinks students like her need to be more aware of the traffic situation.
I feel like they definitely need to, because I've seen a few students step out in front of cars trying to jaywalk and not being completely aware that there are vehicles coming. So yeah, I think a lot of times students do need to be more aware for their own personal safety.
Jaywalking can also endanger pedestrians and confuse motorists at Marshall. It may hurt your time to wait for a crosswalk, but Ballou says it is the safe thing to do.
Technically, you're supposed to use the crosswalks, wait for the signal to cross. That's your safest means. But a lot of students just, most of them try to look for an area where they can get across real quick. But try to be as safe as you can by using the crosswalk.
Crossing 3rd and 5th Avenue on campus is no cakewalk. Students should be aware of their surroundings at all times, looking in both directions before crossing. Also, students should look up from their devices and make sure they are crossing the street safely. Kyle Gibson, MU Report. Culture and college collided to showcase Marshall faculty members and their artwork at the Huntington Museum of Art. Marshall professors created paintings, sculptures, and even conceptual art for their very own special event. The Art Museum administration says this was a chance for the art professors to show their stuff.
Yeah, well, we collaborate a lot already, but this was a great way to show what's being done down at Marshall. And, the teachers are busy teaching students, and we don't always see their work, so it's great to pull all that together.
Several art students attended the event, meaning the pupils could finally critique the masters. Professors say it is an honor to have their art shown in such a well-known local institution.
And the Huntington Museum has always kind of been like my goal of that was when I knew I had done something right as an artist, was when my work got shown in this environment.
Representatives from the Art Museum and the College of Arts and Media say the event was a success and hope to continue to collaborate in the future. Kyle Gibson, MU Report.